You can also spin music directly from your iPod. So if you happen to have one of these or an external hard drive of some kind, you can just plug it right into the computer, and Torq will be able to search the contents of the iPod and let you play off of it directly. Now, after the computer has identified that the iPod is connected, just click on the browser heading, and this will refresh the browser list and now shows that the iPod is connected down here. I can click the plus in front of iPod and I can see the contents of the library, including all the folders, so I can search through it that way. I can even search the playlists that I have on the iPod just to play things directly from any specific list that I like. But also, in the preferences, there's an option that says search iPod with database. When this is set to yes, now clicking on the database heading will show me everything in the OMSC information folder, in the Torq tracks folder, in my iTunes library, and on my iPod. So I don't have to worry about where any music is located. All I have to do is type in the name of something I want to look for, and whether or not it's on the iPod or on the internal hard drive, Torq is going to pull it up and allow me to play it immediately. So if I type something like embedded, now I get 2 tracks. It just so happens that the first one is located on the internal hard drive and the second one's on the iPod. Doesn't matter which one I want. All I have to do is just take the file and drag it onto the deck, and now it's ready to play. Now, also in the browser are playlists. Now, most people know what playlists are. It's just an arrangement of music that you would like kind of take notes with, such as I'm going to play this song, then go into this song, etc. So building a playlist before a set is helpful if you need to have a specific order of music, and that can be done simply by right-clicking on playlist and typing new playlist. I can right-click on the empty playlist and give it a name, like demo playlist. And now I can start adding files to the playlist simply by locating them in the database and either double-clicking them or right-clicking on them and choosing Add to Playlist. After I do that, when I look in the demo playlist, I've now added that song, and I did it twice, both by double-clicking and right-clicking, so I see it twice. I can right-click and delete from playlist and just hone it down to the exact tracks that I need. At the same time, though, Torq is also keeping track of everything that I play since I launched the application. We can see there's something here called a session playlist, and it has a date after it. In this case, it's the 14th of March, 07. So when I click on session playlist, it shows me embedded, because that is the one track I've loaded up so far. If I continue adding songs, each song will be listed in this playlist. So this is very handy if you're just messing around, mixing for a couple hours on end, and you realize that you did something brilliant maybe halfway through the set. There were 3 or 4 songs that went together perfectly. You can look back in the session playlist and find out what they were. Additionally, if anyone ever asks you for your playlist from a gig, like, perhaps you were playing at a club a week ago and they need to have your playlist in order to check any licenses, you can actually send them this playlist. The playlists are saved in M3U format, so you can just look up the playlist from the date you were at the club and send them that playlist, and they'll have all the information they need.